What?
Woo! What's up?
Almost a lie.
I'm so used to like already going into it that the clap totally fucked me up. What up, guys?
What's Gucci, dog?
T-Toxin is back in the club today. Well, my house, studio, whatever. And I have, like I said, almost a lie in the studio finally.
Alternative truths.
What?
We're not quite a truth. We're almost a lie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute. So, really quick, what is the origin about that, really?
The name?
Yeah.
I
How the
thought
hell?
about this the other day. Well,
What do you mean you had to think about
when
it?
we were actually our first show we did wasn't almost a lie. It was Fallen Design. Before that, our name was going to be Atlas of Design, but we weren't. They figured that was like an Arctic Monkeys style of music type shit, so we went to Fallen Design.
We don't play that shit.
Realized it didn't work, and we were going back and forth because we were almost alive, but we didn't go with that because at the time Tonight Alive and The Word Alive were big bands, and we're like too many alives,
remember.
and then somehow we just landed on Almost a Lie. So I don't remember who thought of it, but it just kind of happened, and we just kinda agreed on it.
And I'm assuming you were just like okay with it, like yeah.
That was a part of the discussion,
Okay.
definitely.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
it wasn't my straight thought,
Right.
but
you
I
didn't
think
fight
Fallen Design was my straight thought, and we
Yeah.
played our show with it, and we didn't like it.
Boo.
It didn't fit, and so that's why we changed our name, and we like Almost a Lie.
Okay.
Kind of stuck.
Well, I really like it. So, really quick, now that we know the name of the band, who the hell are you guys?
We're
Because-
Almost a Lie.
God damn you. I like that. Ha. But person-wise, who the hell are you? Well, I know you're David, you're Adam.
Wrong.
Right.
Wrong.
I'm kidding, guys. I know this. Yeah, tell them what's up. Who are you guys?
Well, I'm David. We lost a lie.
You little bitch. That usually works. For those of you that know about these lights, I have one that kind of doesn't like me very much.
So on the fritz. There we go. Well, I
Give us some love.
love. You have to be gentle with it. Caress
And
it.
your love pad.
Pad, yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I love
Show
you.
that little light who's boss.
I
See, he agreed with me.
It
what?
winked.
Why are you doing this?
It
to
winked
me?
at you.
I
Winky,
I like
winky.
that one actually.
One of the stinky.
All right, but really quick, back to it. David, who are you, bro?
Well, I didn't say. I'm David.
Hi,
We were
David.
from Santa Fe. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to actually. I've been asked that question. I'm, someone just making music, trying to make it, working all the goddamn time. Trying to be a
Well-
good person when I can.
Well, to better state the question, you are David. You are a brother. You are a musician. You are a Santa Fean from the 505.
Yes. Born and raised Santa Fe and currently residing in Bootke.
Oh, you sad bastard. How is
What
that
up?
going, by the way?
B-Town.
Bootke.
Yeah,
Come on, it's
that's the
Bootke.
easiest way that we can say it. It's
Yeah.
Buke.
Nice part is there's a shit ton of breweries everywhere, which is
Okay.
yeah, that's nice. We lived like a mile from like 5, and they're all pretty good. Better
So-
than like Santa Fe's brewery scene.
So what's your love with breweries?
Well, beer.
You just like the beers?
Beer.
Okay, fine, fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, Adam, who are you, bro?
I'm a brother. I'm a drummer. I'm
I like it.
everything you said about him minus the guitar. Because
And
we're
vocals.
twins.
Well, yeah,
What?
some vocals.
Really?
Yeah.
I couldn't.
Yeah, I write
Wouldn't have
vocals. I write some of the vocals too. Some of our
Okay.
songs.
Some of the
I help
lyrics.
refine it. But I'm the drummer, yeah. Just living life,
So did
happy
you
where I'm at.
did you fall on drummings by accident, or did you just automatically know from like a young age that you were just sick with the beats?
Well, we got our parents got us our first drum kit when we were like freshmen in high school.
Something like that.
Something
yeah,
like
but
that.
Before that, we were fucking around on my brother Gary's.
And we would take
Shout
turns
out Gary.
playing, and well, we were messing around with the guitar, and David was playing more guitar, and he just started making more riffs, and so he was trying to play that, and I just kind of started stuck with the drums, and this is kind of
Yeah,
how
that's
it
kind of
happened.
how it worked. He was doing that because my
Like
mom
our
had a
first
guitar.
our first song we played was just Seven Nation Army, but that's a fucking easy one.
That, and then,
And then
actually
we make
first
our own
song
rendition
was,
of
like,
it.
This is the world
By
and
who?
the way we live it.
The White Stripes.
Oh.
Dun dun dun.
Oh yeah,
dun,
we haven't
dun,
done the rendition
dun,
live
dun,
forever. It's
dun,
pretty cool though. Cut out the solo,
dun,
go a little
dun,
heavier
dun,
with
dun,
it.
dun, dun. Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah, no, you're good.
I blame him.
Yeah, so like then like in high school and stuff, when I was bored, I just had my mom's guitar in my room, and I would just be teaching myself, learning, and the way I taught myself was just kind of like literally just learning guitar tabs from a bunch of songs, and then just kind of started messing around and going from there. Bought myself a
Liquid
nicer
Death.
guitar,
Mixing it
and
up.
then I had this like book of like poetry and stuff I used to write, and then I was like, well, this kind of works in song. That's how I started making songs. So like some songs that we have, well, there's like one that's called "The Unicorns and Butterflies Aren't What They Seem." Wrote that thing in a day. My mind knew how the guitar riff and everything would have done. But then there's other songs where it took a while, and all the verses, like the verses and the chorus, like all the verses are written like years apart, and the chorus, and they just kind of puzzled their way in together to make the song. So it just really depends.
I mean, isn't that kind of how music is generated? Is all these just random pieces just kind of brought together? Not always, but
Yeah,
if you're an
sometimes
artist
it
out there,
falls
you guys
in
know.
on its own, but sometimes you have these ideas that just stick around and end up working in later where you never thought it was going to turn into anything.
Oh, I love that.
That's nice.
I love
That's
when
why
it happens.
It's a
Usually
good feeling of like accomplishment. You're like, I knew I was keeping my mind on this beat or this riff or this
For
lyric
a reason.
for a reason.
Well, that's like how the new one we're working on, the first intro is I've had for years, and I finally figured it out with the rest of it.
Which
We're working on it.
what's the name of it?
Death is tapping on your hourglass.
Oh, like trying to like rush it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh shit! I really
Yeah.
like that one
I
actually.
know. We were discussing because we're coming up with we're gonna record music. We have our newest song, which we played at the show, "Set It Off,"
Yeah.
is our newest song, and then we're working on this, and we're gonna record our other song, "Beautiful Disease," and "Ariel's Trapped in Snow White's Wonderland," because those are
Ooh.
unrecorded, but those are
And
old songs.
Same thing
They're
with the Crime in Sight.
and a
Yeah.
Crime in Sight. So we're gonna have another EP because we have our demo, and then we have our EP. Let's Settle This Like Gentlemen, and we're gonna just record that, so we have our third EP,
Yeah,
And
we
we're
just
still-
have to find time to do it,
and we still have working title.
So you have 3 EPs, but why not
Two-
2 EPs? But why not put them together and make an album?
Well,
Get,
that's
your
like
favorites.
that is the idea with it. It's just
Okay.
Like the first
time,
one
money.
is our
Yeah, I
demo,
know.
and so we would have to re-record, but that's
like
not
that.
an issue.
That's like going to be the plan eventually, is re-record the whole demo with
The
the
whole
songs
thing?
we like. There's like a couple, like 1 or 2 songs on there that, are, of course, are going to be scrapped because
Mhm.
We're
it
not
suck.
playing
But, yeah, we
anymore.
don't play them live ever. But
No,
like,
no, I
yeah.
understand. So really quick for everybody that's listening and actually not watching on YouTube and or Instagram, for those of us that don't know, you guys are twins, okay? And
I don't know if you could
Wh-
tell from our voices; they might not know who's talking.
well, yours is deeper. David's is deeper. Adam has more of like a high, more
I could get eyes.
no insult.
But I could
Just
also
trying to be
talk
more
like
serious
David.
right now.
I
Oh,
could,
you know
I
what?
could be more serious too.
Oh.
You haven't heard me stub my toe on the corner of a dresser.
Just hold it in. Fuck. So really quick, so we get it out of the way. Who was born first?
The
He
I was
is.
Adam.
they both put their finger out. They're
No, I
like, it was me.
pointing- I was pointing to him.
Okay.
By a
It
minute.
was I.
By how much?
A minute.
1 minute. Exactly 60 seconds.
Winning's
Yeah.
winning,
And that was
bitch.
that was a
I like that.
technicality actually with that. Because
Really?
we were twins, we were C-sectioned, and I was on the lower part. So technically, I would have been first.
pull you out from the lower part.
I would have been first, and the
No.
doctor pulled you out first. Well, that's my argument. I'm not sure how legit that is.
Answer
I-
this question. Riddle me this, Batman. How could you have been born first if you were and still be shorter than me? It wouldn't have worked out.
Genetics.
Yeah, no, but
Adam,
the
if
older
your
one should be a
argument-
little
if, Adam,
taller.
if your argument was that I would be your same height right now if we stopped growing.
But you're not.
I love this.
Okay.
So
it was just a point I had to make.
he
David likes to think he would have been born first. Who knows? He might have.
he might have,
But at the end of the day, he wasn't.
and you hold that over him every day. I bet.
Not
No,
every
So-
day.
just sometimes.
Just
most,
when he brings it up.
most of the time. So really quick, the band's beginning, Almost a Lie. I understand that the drum set came around freshman year, and then David started working on the guitar a little bit, getting more comfortable with that. When was Almost a Lie established exactly?
It's like 2013.
2013.
Yeah.
13.
End of 2012, when we were actually writing music, out a year after we graduated high school, like that summer, and then we were actually, when we moved back home from college in 2012, that fall,
So when
we started
like,
actually
messing
working,
around.
and we got our songs. I think it was in February we played our first show in 2013. Like, just I had
I
a
don't think
flyer.
it was that soon.
It was.
Maybe. Well, we
It
have
was
a post. So I could go back to
2013.
my Instagram and look at it later.
It wasn't 2014.
If you want, you can grab it right now.
Yeah, I guess
Oh
we
well,
could,
you're
huh?
busy on that.
It's okay.
Actually, I could even.
I
Well,
just have to scroll.
just scroll a bunch. So yeah, guys, while I talk to you, I'm just gonna be scrolling up. You know how it is. You want to get to the bottom of it. Wait, did you guys even answer the question? When was the band established? 2013?
End of 2012. Well, like when we
Okay.
had, like we said, we played that one show of Fallen Design, and that's what I'm talking about when we were established.
Okay.
But as of
Love
a date of, I didn't remember, of Almost a Lie, it was the next following show.
Mm-hmm.
And then we started tearing up
Oh, see, look,
Warehouse
that
and then
was
the
it.
Underground.
Fallen Design, September 13th, 2013.
September 13th.
Yeah.
That was wrong.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
So, with the band's beginning, what was the first song? What was the message behind it? How did it come into, into the universe?
The first song was called "This Is the World," and
Oh,
that
yeah. That song is dead.
awful.
Like Dead?
Buried.
You
This
guys
is
were-
the
I don't
world,
even
the way
remember-
we live it. No, no.
I don't even remember the lyric. I don't. It was
The guitar riff was not bad. We played it.
the guitar riff wasn't bad, but it was just like first.
Not
down
better
song.
than the songs we have
yeah.
now.
So it's like it was really
Mhm.
just lyrics that I wrote. I don't think there was any real meaning behind it, like some of the other
Okay.
songs. But like that one was just. I think it was just like I had and it was messing around. It's like we played that song originally when we would play shows because we didn't have. We had to use filler. We needed to play. We didn't have it until we got more material, and then it was just completely scrapped.
just like
Right,
Rage
right.
Rock. We used to play this one called Rage Rock, which used to be pretty good, which is him,
Rage Rock.
Yeah.
which he used to kind of
okay.
like
I
rap
was rapping
doing
through
it, but like Hollywood like fast with it.
But
But it wasn't actually like
Pop a bottle, let's
rapping.
start sipping, take some mushrooms, then start tripping, roll a blunt and smoke some weed. 1 little ounce is all we need. We're the ones gonna get us started. It's a house party, we ain't getting carded. We're the ones gonna do it right, ain't gonna stop. We're gonna party all night to the morning light, to the break of dawn. We ain't gonna leave till the liquor's all gone, cause we're party popping, panty dropping, 40 rocking. We ain't stopping, sluts we're playing, bitches we're laying, asses we're smacking, snatchers are grabbing. 1, 2, 3 girls at a time. Girls drop their panties when they spit my line.
We need to revisit that song.
That one is a good song, but the bitch is the riff is like it's fast, and me trying to rap fast to it. I used to mess it up a lot.
What was the song that you told me that you were performing? You forgot the lyrics and you kept going anyways, and you told the audience, "I forgot the lyrics and I'm still going." Was that you that was telling me about that?
Oh, that happened to me once or twice at like Warehouse, but not during the last show.
No. At the last show, you guys killed. You guys were on point.
Yeah, no, we
actually.
made sure we were good.
My
no,
fucking pedal started slipping away from that mat during the last song. I made it almost the entire time, and I got pissed, but I was like, all right, it was only the last song. It wasn't like 2 songs or half of the set, which I was worried about.
Mm-hmm.
It was good.
No.
My jump set performed very well.
And by the way, the time before you played at the festival, which by the way, if you guys didn't watch that, it was in December, called Killing You with Kindness Festival. When was the time that you guys got to play before that? Because I know it's been a minute, and actually I have on my notes, stay tuned post. Like, let's talk about that a little bit. Can we?
Yeah, so that's the thing. But now I feel like that's gonna
'Cause
be
you gotta-
our
you gotta-
running joke for everything.
gotta
because
stay-
It's happened so much.
Your guitar got to stay tuned.
Yeah, you got to stay tuned. But no, every time we would post something on our Facebook and be like, "Stay tuned," it was like possible show coming up, in the works, and they just would fall through. Stuff wouldn't happen, and so of course we're not going to be like, "Oh, we're working on something." We're just saying, stay tuned, like something is
Right.
coming, and then nothing ever did.
So we
So-
but
And that was a couple years ago, as I understand, right?
yeah.
the last show
Okay.
we had played before that was in November of I think 2017.
It was 5 years.
Or
it was
18.
it was 5
1921.
years prior.
2017, and it
technically
was
it-
at my mom's 60th birthday. We had other shows planned after that.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason we stopped playing was for a couple of reasons. For one, those couple of those shows fell through when we kept saying "stay tuned,
Yep.
stay tuned." It just fell
Okay.
through. And Warehouse, shut down, which sucked. I fucking
Unfortunately.
miss
That was-
Warehouse.
that
That
was
was
R.I.P.
one of the
Great.
best
Yeah,
venues,
that was
dude.
fun to play.
I kind of wish it would come back. I really wish
It
it
was
would.
a cool art center too to go do
I-
all the stuff.
I
know
there.
there-
it was
I used
kinda
to love going to
involved
hang out there.
with everything.
And
Yeah.
I
then
remember.
they closed the Underground. Shout out Johnny Pink if you're watching.
Yeah, Johnny Pink.
Used to put us to play there all the time. We wanted to play, give us a show.
Yeah.
It's fucking cool, dude.
We were all
It
putting
would
for the
be.
But now he's
Coughing
off to
Cats one
bigger-
time, which was pretty cool.
He's off to
Coffin
bigger and better
Cats.
Yeah,
things.
the
That's
psychobilly, yeah.
That's a really nice name.
Yeah, you don't know who they are?
Mm-mm.
They're psychobilly.
They're psychobilly. It's
They're
cool.
huge. They sell out the House of Blues in Chicago. Like for psychobilly, they're pretty
Are you sure
fucking
about
huge.
that? I don't just be
Or-
quoting it. I know they're good.
They've
We saw
sold
them.
out a House of Blues somewhere, David. I've
Oh,
seen.
Oh yeah, I know when
They're like for
it was
psycho.
pretty packed when we saw
like
them at
bi-
Launchpad
Like
not too
50s
long ago.
punk is a way to put it.
Yeah,
And they have a big
okay.
upright bass.
Oh,
Yeah.
that kind of style.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Is
cool.
the female vocalist?
No,
No.
it's 3 dudes. They're
Okay.
cool.
They're cool.
That was
I
a good
know one.
Great opportunity.
By the way, talking about talking about the genre of that old school rock. For those of us that don't know you guys' type of music that you guys perform, that you guys offer, if there was just someone that came up to you and asked for a blank, or no, what's the better way of saying it? Give me a quick explanation on what kind of music you guys play. What would you say?
Bubblegum punk.
Is that really what you would say?
Sir,
That's what Johnny Pink described us as.
Bubblegum punk, because I
Because
would say it's like
bubblegum pump.
it's like
Punk.
more like
Because
like
it's punk music, but
rockish, like punk rockish, because it's like
punk
we have
rock.
we have our punk aspects in there, but then again at the same time there are aspects that are really, like some of our songs are heavier and stuff. It's like
so
I wouldn't know the exact, listening to it, the exact like subgenre you would
Punk
classify
rock.
us.
Okay.
But
rock, punk rock.
Punk
'Cause
rock.
Even looking back at the videos, it's like heavier,
Mhm.
but we
Heavy
still
punk?
have that fast, punky, like like straight punk music is. Like how Pennywise is. Like fucking.
we were one time when one of the shows, one of the guys that was doing the door said we sounded like, he's all, I can't remember, but it's
No
they have an album,
Effects.
No Effects. He's all, it sounds like Punk and Drublick, that album. And I was like, cool, that's a compliment.
No, that
Yeah,
really
No
is.
Effects.
No Effects.
I don't even know who they are, but
They're big punk band now. They're retiring.
Are they?
Yep.
damn.
Yeah.
When are you guys planning on retiring, by the way?
After this podcast, actually.
All right, say bye to Almost a Lie, guys.
This
Thanks
is-
for
this is-
coming.
This is our swan song. No, I'm just kidding.
So really quick, when you guys made the band originally back in 2013,
Water. Stay hydrated. Drink some water.
what is it? Kill Your Thirst. There you go, with Liquid Death.
You know how they made the
You guys are
band,
gonna
right?
sponsor me one day, guys. Check me out.
I read about. I
Hey,
heard
give him
how he
give
did
him
it.
some money.
Huh?
You know how the guy did it? It was like, I don't know how, what his part was, if he was just at Vans Warped Tour or whatever, but you know how, like, Vans Warped Tour, the people are slamming monsters on stage and stuff, but
Yeah,
you
they
know
got
it's how it's
monster-
water,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
He got that idea and, like,
Made fun of it actually.
kind of, like, made fun of it, did
Really?
the coolest water thing and marketed it kind of because of, like, this is, like how, like, an energy drink, that's kind of like how it looks, kind of.
or an IPA.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you had the lime sparkling water?
Oh my
Someone
god.
was like,
I
"You
just had
can't
that.
drink here." I'm like, "It's a sparkling water." It was like,
Chill.
"Oh, I thought it was an IPA." It's
I
like,
know,
it's
dude.
not.
A lot of people will give me a lot of stories about getting pulled over, pulling it out in school, not it out the can. Okay,
You should never pull it out in a public school.
never do that, guys. So really quick, into the next question.
The more you know.
When you guys started the band back in 2013, what was the expectation? What was the goal?
Having fun, mainly, still is. Like,
Okay.
because when we would do shows, most of the time, we're just doing it to do it. Like, even
Mhm.
when we did it with you, you're like, I don't know if you're gonna be able to pay us. And we're like, that's cool. I don't give a shit. Like, there were
Thank
times
you.
when we would play at like the underground, and then they would, at the end of the night, give us $100 each or something. And we're like, what?
We got paid for this.
We're like,
Fuck
no, we
yeah.
always did it just for fun, because I'm
Right.
like the people that put on the shows and are doing it to make the money. It's like, well, I get needing to make money, but at the same time, like, at the end of our shows, we used to burn CDs of our demo and our EP and then just go around handing them out.
That's
and people would be like, oh, I don't have money. I'm like, no, it's free. I'm like, it's free, versus, these people trying to
Are you
sell
gonna listen to
their
it?
shitty
Yeah,
ass
take it.
demo. Like, those people on the sidewalks in Vegas trying to get you to listen to it. Like, is it good? Yeah, but if you want to get more exposed, give it out for free. Like,
Right.
because you're someone that would listen to it and that might have connections or something, if they might not want to pay for it. Because you know how, like, the
Understood.
big people on, like, the big record labels, they get hundreds of demos and stuff, right?
All
So
the
you're gonna
time.
try to charge.
Thousands.
You're gonna try
Thousands.
to.
All the-
So
all the
you're gonna
fucking
tell
time.
me you're gonna try to sell someone from their demo, right?
Like,
No, it's always
not the
it's
best.
always been for the fun of it.
Okay.
So, like, if something comes of it, fucking fantastic. That's
So there wasn't a
great.
goal of like, let's be famous, let's tour the world. It was more about
Well,
like,
It
we
would have
enjoy
been.
this.
It was talked about,
Yeah.
and we were
Mhm.
hope it would have gotten there. But being in the music industry, you come to realize how hard it is right quick. We're not the only ones trying to do that. Tried to do that.
Yeah, like,
not even in
doing
Santa
like,
Fe.
even doing like a little
Like-
independent tour of just going to like just El Paso, like playing small venues of
Right.
people that don't know you. For one, if you're small and doing that, the people that do that, God bless them, because
Mhm.
God knows that unless you have like a
Takes a
foot-
lot out of
yeah,
you.
not to
and
mention
it's your own
it's
bankroll that
your-
that's funding it. You don't
funding
make
it.
shit.
yeah.
It's
So
the sad
like
truth.
yeah, so it's like, that's one of the big things why we talked about doing that, doing like small show, trying to do it, but we just didn't really have the money to do it. Work and everything else.
No,
Yeah.
that's understood. I mean, most of us that are trying to do it, we're just like putting every single fucking cent that we can into it. And we try. And talking about trying, we got into it talking about it before we started recording. You guys were talking about other band members. What happened with that? Because I know, well, obviously I know you guys don't know. Adam is the drummer, David is the guitarist and vocalist, but Adam also does write some vocals.
I have my inputs.
Yeah, he has
Inputs.
inputs.
So what about a bassist, a second guitarist, a pianist, a second vocalist? Like,
We have tried. Well, we've had people approach us wanting to join, and like originally, like
Well, in the past, mostly.
yeah,
Like,
mostly
when I
in
say
the
in the past,
like Warehouse 21 Days and
mm-hmm.
all of
Right.
that. But like people would get their number and they just all flake. We've had some of them
Understood.
they never would follow through. Is what it is.
And it's gotten to a point where I think for me anyway, I just like us as a two-piece.
okay.
Because it's two guys we could just throw down whatever and that's it.
It's
If
easier
you're
to
like, holy
vibe
shit,
with
you
each
guys
other.
are fucking.
Because you could get someone in, they don't fit.
The
too.
more people in a band, the more dynamics,
even like
personalities.
even one of my friends now, she got a guitar. I was all look if she she talked to me. I was like, hey, maybe if I learn good enough, I could just like be. But I was like, if that happens, one, you're gonna be a bassist, and I'm like, because I know the guitar. And I'm like, I could easily, I mean, I'm not the best bassist, but I could, figure everything out and like have you do that. But it's just so much work to write the tabs and practice and
I get
learn it all. And it's just like, it's just kind of easier. I mean, it sucks. Like, yes, the biggest complaint we ever had was you need a bass. When there's a guitarist and a drummer on stage, yes, of course, bass is going to make it better.
Right.
But, you
But
know,
not
if you
every
get big
band-
enough, you could be one of the bands that has a backing track of a bass.
Not
like Gator
every
Remember
band
does
has
now.
Or
a
that.
bass as well. The White Stripes didn't.
Yeah, true.
The Royal Blood didn't.
Well, Royal Blood, he plays a bass.
The 21 Pilots don't. It's two people. They're
Oh
all
my
two
God.
people.
What? Yeah, it's a rapper and
They
a
also-
drummer.
The
slash
guitarist and the
pianist?
drummer. I mean, they
I don't
also
know, I don't-
they
not-
they write their stuff over and. I mean, because you get to that level, right, where you get to play these tracks
Oth-
during your
other
set
instruments.
as well.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's two people doing it.
Which I
All
don't know
those
how,
times, like
Yeah,
like even
I'm-
like how like bigger bands like they play to a click in their monitors and stuff,
Yeah.
right? Like when I would play, I'm like, if I was big enough to have that, I don't know if we do that. Mainly because when we play live, sometimes we play the songs faster or slower, but during the songs, I'm sure you noticed when we were live, when he does his double bass, sometimes the tempo
Tempo drops.
changes.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
have
like-
noticed.
And it's because there's the other song
I'm
that
tr-
we played. It was
I
set up-
try not to, but I need to either do something with my bass pedal or.
But no, the thing is, I like
It's
that
just-
because, like,
it's
even
just
with
hard.
Set It Off, I sent him a video of us doing
Mhm.
live, and he's like, I didn't realize right before the thing, the tempo changed. I'm like, I think it sounds fantastic. And I was watching,
There you
what
go.
was it? I even sent him a snap of it. I was watching Dave Grohl's Hot Ones, and his thing was like, he likes the rawness of like on tracks. He's like, if you go in there too perfect, like, yeah, the song sounds good, but like on like the track where they did an album. I could be completely wrong, but I think they did like all the songs at like 2 takes or some shit. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. But like he says he likes hearing the guitars moving. You hear the screech of the frets and like the tempo changes and stuff because it gives it more of the human
Right.
feel and more authenticity.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I see
like,
that.
I like it because then sometimes when
It
we
may
practice,
change my perspective a little.
We've
I like
played
that.
fast, some songs faster, sometimes slower. The bitch part about it is when we play a song that that takes me a lot of guitaring to play it faster. I'm like, yeah.
Come on. Work fingers. I know.
Nice
I know
part
how it
is like no one knows our music by heart, so I could mess something up and it still sounds good.
yeah. Honestly, I was thinking about that story that you told me that you forgot the lyrics. and
Oh,
I'm like-
yeah.
I'm sitting there like, are those all the lyrics?
Oh yeah, no, that was happened at Warehouse, and I just free, I guess styled the lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
And it was all about ass rape and sodomization.
Yeah, so it's kind of good that we didn't put it
and
in there,
here's
right?
the thing. One person noticed. It was my
One-
mom.
Nah,
And no,
of
she
course
didn't
you
even
did.
notice. She's just like that. I forget what song it was. It was like, and she's like, I don't remember the song, but she's like, did you change the lyrics on that? I was like, I forgot the lyrics of the one song. She's like, I noticed they were a little different.
Mhm. Moms always know.
Oh yeah, because my mom would listen to our demo and our EP in her car on the CD player all the time. So
Shout out,
shout out to my
moms.
mom and
Shout
dad,
out to my mom. You're
All
not
the
watching
moms.
because you don't
And
have
dad.
Instagram.
biggest supporters too. They've always been so supportive
being
of
on
us
YouTube?
and everything. So
Right, right.
it's nice.
So the material that you guys have, you guys said that you have 2 albums. Where can we find this? Is it on SoundCloud, YouTube?
SoundCloud. There are some stuff on YouTube.
Okay.
I think a couple of our songs are on there from our demo. I don't know about our EP or the
Mhm.
Almost Alive. Almost Alive.
Oh yeah, we have a
A
live.
live, and it's a live recording from when we were at Warehouse 21.
Yeah, it's from like
Ooh.
Shout out James.
James
Lutz.
Lutz.
Oh, Lutz Lutz.
He was a
He's
great.
Lutz.
He
great
works.
sound tech.
I think he
Okay.
works for Cirque du
Shout out to
Soleil
you,
or
sir.
something
Yeah,
now. Doing
he's like
sound.
traveling the world and shit.
Yeah, he was
Great
great.
sound tech.
Like great, and he's the one that did our EP too. Great ears and live.
Really?
When we'd play live at Warehouse, we always wanted him to be mixing us live because he always hit it.
He killed
Is
it.
he here in Santa Fe still?
He's traveling.
Traveling all
Traveling?
over. Yeah,
Like he
all
does.
over
Like
okay.
he's a sound tech for like Cirque du Soleil or some shit. Like he
Yeah.
posted on his Instagram one time.
Wow.
Traveling the world. It's really cool to keep following him.
That's
See,
huge.
it's good to see where he's going. It's kind of cool.
Well, he started off pretty small. He leveled up to a venue. He leveled up to Warehouse 21, and then now he's on fucking tour. I mean, just imagine
much.
that happening to you guys if you guys keep that up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, what like when
And the best part was we're 29, so in a couple years we'll still look like we're 24.
Yeah.
In the road.
It's the jeans. But
Thanks. You notice my jeans?
they're very nice. I'm
mine
kind
has
of
a hole in
today.
I'm just kidding.
You guys have the jeans. I'm the one comfortable because, AKA, I'm in my house.
I came from work and then I just
No,
changed
we're
my
in the
shirt.
studio.
Oh, that's right. We're in the studio, guys. My apologies.
I would
I
have
don't
wore
live
sweats
here.
too. If it was just, I would have wore sweats if it wasn't a camera interview. I mean, given me sitting down, I'm in these kinds blocking.
Yeah, so the camera's only getting like your waist up. I can see Adam's jeans, but
Your
not
crotch.
yours. Yeah, I can see your crotch. It looks really good.
He
By the
looks
way.
like he's holding it.
By the way, are there any special ladies out there that we should be saying hi to on this camera?
Hi, Drea.
Hi.
Miss Baby.
Any special ladies for you,
that
sir?
doesn't compliment
I'd like
my
to
eyes
give
as
a
much
shout
as you
out
could.
to my dog Kona.
Oh, Kona.
Nah, shut up, Bigsby. No, shout out to my beautiful fiance. Shut up. My
Your phone?
fiance Crystal. She's behind the camera.
Yeah, back to the clapping.
Oh no, my ring isn't on. I had to put gel in my hair and I had to take it out. It's all sticky.
That's the
Are you guys
excuse.
fighting?
No, she helped me make the mohawk today because I was having a.
It's like a faux hawk.
She's like,
I
babe,
used to do the faux hawk.
this is gonna be
It was a pain.
perfect.
I couldn't get it and I was like, I need you to do it. And
Yeah,
she did
you
it.
sometimes you're just there and you're like,
So really quick,
More
what made,
gel, less gel?
What made you do the mohawk and what made you go blonde? Because
I
you've
was
been blonde
blonde.
for a minute. I know
back
that.
and forth.
Back and forth,
I
and
don't-
then
Oh, that's my. It's a slushy.
ease 800 puffs. Snow. What?
I was blonde when I
Is it
was working
cannabis?
at Planet with
No.
you,
Oh, it's nicotine.
and then
cute.
I stopped because I wanted my hair to grow out, and so I lived like
Mhm.
6 months with normal hair.
Well, I don't know how my hair looks now, but I did dye it red for Halloween. Like
On
it
the
was-
tips, yeah, you
yeah.
can see.
I was Pain from Naruto.
Oh my god, can I do some ASMR?
Say what?
I was Pain from Naruto.
They won't hear us though if we do ASMR. Fuck. Okay, we can't do it.
Thank you guys for joining us today. This is the ASMR portion of this podcast.
Brought to you by Liquid Death.
I wonder
Oh,
if
that's
you
gonna
could
be
get
awesome.
in trouble for saying that without them actually.
Well,
getting it.
their product, they're probably loving it.
true.
It's free advertisement.
but
and
no,
he's not making a profit off of this.
Not yet. Not yet.
But once you do, that's when it becomes an issue.
Yeah, I maybe. That's
Why?
true.
Because I wouldn't be able to say anything
'Cause
derogatory
you
towards them?
can't
Well,
promote
it depends
it.
on their whole. that's
Because you
true.
can't. You might not be promoted because they might tell you it's seen it in a bad light.
True. That's why like sponsors drop
So.
people.
What?
But
Yeah,
as of
I don't
now,
know
I'm not a-
this.
I'm not a lie.
yeah, they're not. They're not. We're just
lawyer.
drinking Liquid Death because this is all he had. Cheap
Well,
ass.
I had
Gonna give
I
me
had
my
Polar,
Topo
I had
Chico.
Polar
Cheap? What
Seltzer.
is it?
I want
That
a
shit's
Topo-
expensive.
Not
Mm.
Topo Chico expensive.
Topo Chico.
Dude, she once got mad at me because I brought home a case of Liquid Death, and she's like,
Yeah, from
Santa
Santa
got-
Fe. When you're gonna find it?
it was like it was like a 24 pack for $8. I was like, I couldn't pass that up.
You get a
You
12
really
pack.
can't.
Yeah, that was too good of a deal.
It's
You get
so
a
good too.
you get a
Yeah.
12
Tastes
pack
good.
of Topo Chicos for $10.
The bubbly one I'm not that fan of, but the flavor one I am. I
Oh,
bought
the
like
kill berry.
it's just the black
alive.
one.
The sparkling water one is good, but the berry you alive. I just had that one the other day. It's fucking incredible.
But back
It's
to the
amazing.
hair.
Back to the hair,
So
guys,
I've been
because that's
wanting
what
to
this
do.
podcast
I've been
is
wanting
about.
to do. I've been wanting to do something different for a while. So I did that, and then I was like,
Do the
been
do.
wanting to do
Ooh.
the faux hawk for a while. And finally, I just was like, I'm doing it, and so I went and got it cut like a couple weeks ago,
Nice.
and then did it, and then I went back like was it 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, and the girl that went as at sports clips, I go to her. Shout out Shelly. She did it, and then she did she used this razor, and she was like, oh, I fucked up. I'm like, because they're doing a competition for like
Yeah, you can
them
tell.
where they could where they had to do a cool haircut. They used the certain razor, like that's like a shaver, to go
Okay.
completely bald, and it's a cool haircut. They could like submit for like this regional competition.
Like the
And-
designs and the
Or like just they had to use the razor. So I went back. So that she cut it. I told her to leave it longer. I went back and she cut it, just styled it how she wanted. Took photos. So I'm in a competition for her to hopefully win. I think I got a free haircut out of it. And if she wins, she gets like I think she goes to like regionals and gets like a barber clipping stuff, which is cool. And
That's huge.
yeah, she's
Shout
great.
out to you,
She's
bro.
great. And then it's nice because if I don't know if you ever been to sports club, they give you the hot towel, they massage your scalp in the
Ooh,
back, and then
kinda
give
what
you-
I
oh,
need.
dude, it's nice. It is nice.
I actually just heard the other day that you can get into Ojo for free on your birthday, and I'm like, my birthday's coming up.
Or Santa Fe.
Santa Fe.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Just,
I
like,
think
show up your
Caliente is
ID?
the same thing.
Yeah, just show
too.
your ID. You got to show proof, and
Never been.
I don't know what they're gonna offer me, but I'll be
Ojo's
happy with
pretty
whatever
good.
the hell you give me. Okay.
Been
I
to-
was at Ojo Caliente. It was pretty nice.
Yeah, I've heard really good
it
things
was,
about
it was nice. The thing I like
that comfortable?
about they have a lot of tubs, and it was really nice. Me and Dre went. The thing I like about 10,000 Waves though, because you get your private tub, so it was kind of nice being in a private tub.
Huh?
10,000 waves is nice.
Ooh, I haven't been there yet. Unfortunately.
Oh yeah, no. If you get the private tub, it's like I think like $70 a person. You get a discount if you're local, but you get like 90 minutes of private tub. You get your sauna, the hot tub, cold plunge.
Ooh.
It is dank just to relax.
Especially now, this is the time before spring, summertime. It kind of
Mhm.
gets a little whack, but
Oh no, I can imagine.
you know, you
But
want
hey.
a hot tub in the cold.
That's what I say, and girls are like, oh, but it's too cold. That's the point.
You
Anyways.
you get out and you're warmer than fuck, and you
Yeah.
put your robe on, and then you dry off real quick, and you get dressed while you're still warm.
Have you ever been in a hot tub and your balls got like switched, and then you go inside and you get cold, and then shrivel up, and they're like twisted and up?
That sounds
you?
painful.
It sounds like you have
Extremely.
some saggy balls, dude.
I'm just sharing. Anyways, guys, back to the real topics that we really want to know about. 5 to
Yes.
10 year goals, guys, with the band. I know that you guys started off the band without the expectations. It was really more about fun. But are there any goals written down? Are there any goals in the back of you guys' head for the next couple
I
of
mean,
years?
we should probably do a
Written
vision board
down-
and have a goal thing because it always
Written
helps
down,
you
no, but
mentally.
mentally,
Okay.
yes, between both of us, and we already kind of addressed getting our third EP out there, and maybe even
Yes.
the LP of re-recording and releasing a full-length 10-track album.
That'd be nice.
With
You
the
wanna
whole-
do
It
10
looks
tracks.
professional.
Because when you buy an album and it's 12, 13, 14 tracks, that's a little fucking daunting because it's a lot of music to listen to, and there's more.
Well, it depends on the fans, right?
Yeah.
Like if Linkin Park came out with a 15-song album, like
Well,
we'd all cream.
which
with
album? When you're talking about, because Minutes to Midnight was arguably the last great album.
Well,
You
no,
think
they
so?
had they
Because
had other
then they
good
had-
stuff. They've changed. They
they
went
went
a different
slower,
direction. Yeah.
But they did come out with the newest one where they did Guilty All the Same, where Chester, and it sounds like straight punk. It's guilty all the same. No, I think
I know this. I don't know though. I'm not gonna.
Hmm.
Oh, fun fact.
Right.
We share a birthday with Chester Bennington.
The both of you.
shout out. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. You know he didn't commit suicide, right?
Yeah.
Okay, for those of you guys that don't know, he didn't commit suicide, and neither did Robin Williams, and neither
Or
did that guy from
Chris
We
Cornell.
Came as Robins. Was that his name?
No,
No.
that Chris Cornell though.
Chris
Soundgarden.
Cornell
Soundgarden.
is Soundgarden and Audio Slave.
And then they say the same thing of Avicii because they all died within the same time.
Well, isn't it because they were trying to come out about
like
the
a pedophile.
pedos.
or
yeah,
something
the
like
trafficking?
that. Well, there's like no proof, but like it's out there.
I mean, yeah, it's
something.
fucking
there's,
out there.
There's
and the reason as to why there's no proof is
facts.
because you cocksuckers, little, you fucking. I shouldn't curse that much on my own channel. Anyways, yeah, I can't wait for the LP.
Yeah, no, it's it'll come
we're-
out eventually. Who knows? It's just,
I was throwing out a album title yesterday, but I never heard anything back from it.
Ooh,
he said
A backhanded compliment.
it's okay.
it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. They're gonna.
Borderline acid trip.
Well, that's kind of
Well,
like
fuck off, dude. I'm the one.
I
pitching
had
them out here.
I had an idea. Like, okay, I mean, I could bring. There's a photo I saved on my thing. It was one from that AI art stuff that's been going around.
Oh
you know?
my! Is it you looking up?
No, not me. It's
Oh.
they did it was like a Disneyland one where it's like creepy Disneyland.
Oh yeah.
I could show you the
Oh,
photo.
like with the Mickey Mouse's
Mouth
But
all
like,
day.
like
Everyone's
my
eyes
thing
are
is
like
my
this,
thing
all
is I think
sad.
this would
And
be the perfect album cover. I'd have to
That's
reach out
scary.
to if it comes
It's good
to the
stuff.
thing. I'd have to reach out to the person who didn't either ask to get the rights to or do something. Let me see, where is
Mhm.
it? But like that,
Wait,
right?
Can you see which one?
and I was like,
the little girl in the dress. It looks
And I
terrifying.
was thinking, fading dreams, dying memories.
That's pretty good.
Should we show the camera real
Yeah,
quick?
show the camera.
I mean, yeah, here,
Good,
check,
good.
check it out, guys.
Like if they could see it, yeah, just show it real quick.
Yeah, that ring is gonna. Ooh,
Yeah.
actually, yeah, you can see it.
It's creepy. It'll be out there. That's an
hella
idea
creepy.
though.
Oh, what up, one viewer?
But no, that's an idea. But here's the thing: it's like I would have to contact, get the legal right because
Yeah,
last
no,
one
I,
would get
you
sued.
know how that goes. So
You could also tell them that we want to use this artwork for your album, but we're not selling the album.
Yeah, it just really depends
yet.
on the
We're just
person.
giving
You
it
just
out.
really much need the blessing and whatever. Figure it out.
no, you
Just like I was watching this David Guetta thing, and it was he was on I think the Logan Paul's podcast, like the little things on Facebook. But anyway, they brought up the whole new song. The fact of the I'm blue, abadi song, right? And the new song is like I'm good, I am feeling alright. The big one by David Guetta now, and they. I was listening to how they made it. That song is like 4 years old and it just blew up because he played it during one of his sets from the clip. But anyway, they asked about like the rights to it, and he's like, "Oh yeah, because he's in that scene. He already asked for them, and they were cool with them. But before it was ever like when he was just working on it, and so he got like their blessing. But now he's like, you're not going to really complain when you have another #1 hit from the same old song.
Because they have to be
Yeah.
credited.
Yeah, and so
Well, no,
I'm
of
sure they're
course,
getting
of
royalties
course.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah, they will because
So
they're
it's like-
using the same beat.
Yeah,
And
it's-
if they don't credit them and give them royalties, it's very easy to take them to court.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
I
I
would.
guarantee
Yeah,
you
but I
David
mean-
Guetta will fucking settle out of court.
No, but
because
he
he's gonna
already
lose.
already got his blessing from it. Prior.
Ah.
Is what I'm saying. That's you. If you get someone who's like, yeah, you're cool, and like it's fine. Versus like, what is it? The thong song.
Dong, dong, dong,
I watched the thing about it. It was like,
such a good song.
but you know how he goes,
seriously.
"Living la vida loca," right? I was watching the thing
Wait,
about it.
That's a whole nother song.
No, he says that in the song.
Oh, really?
He says it for his song. And there was a Vice thing about how they thought they were cleared to use it from Ricky Martin, and they weren't. So then they got their asses sued. And it was like never a thing, and no one ever got it cleared, even though they were from. And the guy that did it, I forget his name. I mean, he was like, he thought because they were same record label, it'd be easy,
It would be-
right? But
yeah,
like, I guess
easy.
that's not how it works. So it's like, as long as you get cleared, you're fine, right? You can't just use someone's shit without asking or, certain things, playing royalties and
No,
stuff.
no, it makes sense.
Because there's like this site too where you can buy like album artwork. I don't know what it's called, but like you could go people that have made so and you just pay license pretty much.
Like
Just
NFTs.
Venmo 'em. Oh my! Don't get me started with that.
I bought an NFT
Oh
for
my
like
god!
$400 when it was all popular because I wanted to get into it. And it's
And
pretty good.
And
Watch,
how's it
let me
going
show you.
now? How's that going
I'm
now?
gonna tell you how good it's going.
Please tell me. Tell us.
Let me show you guys the NFT.
I've seen it. Stupid.
Why is it upside down?
Keep showing the camera.
That's the NFT, right?
Have we had
Yo, someone's gonna take a screenshot and own it.
But I own it.
Yeah, but I can fucking own it.
Because how much is it worth now?
$20.
1,200.
Like $12.
But it's cool.
As long as it makes
That's
you
an idiot.
happy.
It does make me happy, especially the money I lost on it. Because NFTs and the whole.
I
in
mean,
all
I'd give you
fairness,
shit,
it was
but
the
I
money
can't.
I did make from my crypto, so it wasn't like my own personal bankroll.
Okay,
Yeah,
there you
so
go.
I can't talk shit about that. I've like spent money on dumb crap before.
We've all done it.
Can I share this live podcast, by the way?
Yeah, of course.
Like,
Go
no,
on- go
as
on
of
to-
now, and it's going. Like, to
That's
my
I mean,
feed.
go on to Instagram and check it out. So,
Damn, there's a delay.
yeah.
well, yeah. What did you expect? I'm doing this right now, and then you're gonna see it right now,
So how do I?
right?
Oh, share. See.
I don't know. You
Share this
He's
video.
not very tech savvy, is he?
So others can watch.
Do not know.
But I can't just like share it to my story.
I'm just recording it. Okay, that's just my job, and asking you questions. Don't make my life harder. By the way, talking about questions, let me get into the next one. Since you guys are not only twins, but well, I was gonna say brothers, but not only brothers, you guys are twins. Being twin brothers, what are the pros and cons in what are the pros and cons of being in a band with one another?
David
Pro-
likes to fucking wear the same shit as me.
Mm,
Oh, that the wrong question for being in a band.
I was gonna
thinking
say,
about
'cause I kind of wear the
No.
same shit. I just
me and
felt a
David in
little
high
lazy
school
today.
would come straight, not see each other for the whole morning. walk
Come
out
from
into
the
the
mall.
kitchen, and we have the same color shirt and shoes and pants on, and I'm like, we're not fucking. I'm not changing. You know, and then we just go like, oh, you guys
There was a
match. I'm
time
like,
where we both went to the mall
we bought
at the same
shirt.
day, 2 different times. We didn't even know we were going, and we bought like a couple of the same exact shirts, and a couple were the same print, just different color shirt.
Yo.
And I was wondering why the people at PacSun were looking at me weird.
Didn't I see you already?
Yeah, it was like, what the
sorry,
hell?
but I
love
misheard the question, and then I answered, and that's how I wanted to go to. What was
It's
the
fine.
original?
Pros and cons about being a brother. Well,
Well,
I
being
don't-
in a band with your brother.
the pro was
the-
when we lived together. We could, when we were bored, we just like, let's go practice. That's
enough.
like,
The
that was
cons
super cool.
Is
Mhm.
the fucking singer doesn't like helping unload the drum set at sets.
I have my guitar. I have my
David.
amp. I have my microphone.
Yeah, you're like, I'm gonna help you, and then you like push it, and you start talking, and then you don't even help me bring it. I just ask for my equipment to be inside before you start
You
setting
got
your
the other
shit up.
drummers helping you though,
Mo-
most of the
But
time.
most of the other drummers don't get my shit right. I get very picky. I mean, like, I was helpful, thankful
I
for
was-
the help.
I was scared to
But-
put your drum set up there. I didn't know how the fuck you
I know
wanted it.
they changed the whole thing, but it was good. It was still fine. It was close enough, right?
Thankfully.
Yeah.
I forget what band. There was a guy that's he plays left-handed drumming,
Mm-hmm.
and the reason he did that is so no one else could play with on his drum set and mess with it.
Wow.
I don't know what
Oh,
band
the
it was
fucking
or
balls on this
whatever.
guy. I like that.
Pettiness.
That's pretty good.
No, I kind of like that.
Petty is
I mean,
what it
it's
does.
kind of the same thing with my mic.
Don't touch my drum set.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put your nuts on my
Put your
drum.
nuts. I'm the same way with my microphone. Like, I have a couple of these, but there's a blackhead that if anybody ever even
Wait, which blackhead are you talking about?
the blackhead that stands on the mic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the mic stand, not me. We're both black, but you know what I mean. And anytime someone gets close to it, I just get like the fucking creeps. Like, don't you dare fucking touch it.
Don't mess with
Don't
it.
look at it. Don't breathe on it. Like, bro. And whenever somebody does,
Don't
I have
look it in the eye.
no, dude. I take it off and I put a new one. Like, I'm dead serious.
Well, I can see
I make
about
love
that.
to my mics. Ew.
That
Sorry,
was
audience. I
recorded
licked
for
you.
the internet.
So-
Instagram Live.
Instagram. So next question, guys. I want to know what the most emotional or most difficult song was to write. Was there a topic that was really hard to talk about? Someone's death, facing the fact that you're gay. I'm kidding.
David? What?
No, I'm kidding.
Did you just out my brother?
Who said I was talking to
I don't have
him?
no lyrics about that.
No, none. Well, what was the most emotional song that you guys have written that is like the most impactful?
Well,
Well-
I know okay, I'm going to do this because I'm quick because it was my input for one of the songs. I don't know,
Okay.
David. I know for one of our song, Goodbye City Lights. I had a really rough day at work and I fucking hated everybody. And I wrote down the lyric. I was like, get me out of this town, out of this place. Everyone here is a fucking disgrace.
You did write that one, huh?
That's a good one. Okay.
And that was, I was really pissed off and I just wanted to get the hell out of Santa Fe because I hated everybody.
Yeah, that one is
Fair
good
enough.
because at the
And then
time when we
David
wrote it, it was like
wrote
you know,
everything
being
else,
stuck in
pretty much.
that one. Goodbye Say Lights is like trying to leave the town, kind of get out type thing. But like one of the ones that I like playing the most is Someday. Because that song's about music. It's like someday that I watched. Here's the thing. It's funny how you brought up the We Came as Romans. I watched the live video of them like in Germany or something playing Hope one day, and they were just jamming, and I was just laying on my bed watching it on my phone, and I was like, someday that will be me, and that,
Yes.
and I wrote that, and I wrote down, and I wrote the whole song. So it was like someday that will be me. The world, like you never know what you'll have the world to see. Pretty much it's about like being big, becoming big
Leaving
someday,
where you are
someday.
now.
Yeah, and it's like fuck, it's hard to think of the lyrics when I'm not playing the guitar. So it's pretty much like it's
Do you need
all
a
about
guitar?
music.
Yeah, I got a guitar right there. I have a bass.
Someday
there.
that will be. You never know what the time
Do you
to
know how
see.
to slap
Someday
the
it
bass?
will come. You never know. Just watch for tomorrow's sun. Someday we'll be given a chance. Don't stop and look. Take a second glance. Someday we'll have it all. Okay, and I forgot that. Anyway, but it's like that. It's all.
Okay.
Someday we'll find a way to push and pull our strength just to rock the stage. Someday we'll hit the road till every last bit of us has been scrapped and sold.
That's a nice
yeah.
lyric.
So and then
Yeah.
there's
Go
like
listen
it's
to it
yeah.
on SoundCloud.com. Almost a lie.
And then the
Someday.
almost
Slash?
alive is
Almost alive, right?
Yeah.
Slash almost a
Almost
lie.
alive,
Just Google us.
It's like the
on
hyena.
SoundCloud.
Fucking Google them, guys.
Yeah.
Almost
Yeah, that one is
Letter
like the
A.
one.
LIE.
That one is like one of my favorite because I wrote it and like it's all about someday, you know.
Yeah, no. We always have that dream
Yeah.
too, especially in no disrespect, but in Santa Fe. I mean, we're in the desert.
Once a battle,
Fuck.
but now a war as well. And Hidden Scars have like a message.
Mm-hmm.
Why fight has kind of a confusing message. Like why
Why fight?
Why fight when
Oh,
it's not
why?
worth fighting for? Why die when it's not worth fighting for? You just give, but you just take away.
But see, like some
And
of the
then
songs, like,
on the during the chorus, it's talking about like going for it
Mhm.
and like doing this, but why fight though? And like being contradicting on yourself. I guess there is a meaning.
Yeah. Some of the songs like are written without a meaning, and then they have a meaning at the
Like
end.
let's
Just,
call
like,
it something
that's totally
stupid.
fine.
It's like if you
wrote-
read the lyrics to like Ariel's Trapped in Snow White's Wonderland, it was one of the songs that were pieced together, and I wrote one of the verses to go with the two I pieced together. But when you read it, it's pretty much about being trapped in your own nightmare, your dreams not coming true. Everything's not a fairy tale type thing. Like it's you know, because it's all Ariel's Trapped in Snow White. It's only you're locking yourself in your own fairy tale and not like succeeding.
yeah,
Type
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
It's like it's weird
It makes
because
you
I
think
wrote it.
about-
I wrote it, and then afterwards I'm like, this song is actually has depth.
Actually, it's-
Unintentionally.
It's actually good,
Well, it's
guys.
like let's call it something stupid too. When you actually listen to it, it's about like
Just nothing.
Something stupid.
yeah, and
It's
but it
nothing.
actually has like a meaning. Like you won't take the chance if you don't roll the dice and this and that and like.
No, those lyrics. None of the lyrics.
David, listen to the fucking song.
Okay, I have to reread it.
You have you. I told you to listen to the song and there was meaning for it. And you're like, holy fuck, it has a meaning. You must not have listened to it in a long time.
That's awesome.
It's all good though.
Um,
It's all Gucci.
when you guys are writing music, what is the music differences that you guys have? What is the quality that is in most of your songs, and what is like that one thing that you're like, hey, I don't like that, let's do this type of thing?
Sometimes I want Adam to do a mellow drum beat, and he doesn't.
Do you understand mellow, Adam?
It's
No,
hard.
he-
It's really hard because you gotta fucking beat the fucking drum set and be like, hey, respect my authority. Like, fuck, like you gotta
I love
fucking
it.
beat the fuck out of it. It's
I-
drums.
And
We
that's
used to
what.
play
And
at
that's why you have
the
drums.
underground, and
Evangelist.
they requested one time. They asked the bartender Johnny Pink to come talk to me and ask me to hit my snare drum a little softer. He's told them he is a drummer. I will relay the message. There's no promises.
Mhm.
The
Pretty
band
much.
upstairs was jamming. We could overhear them.
Cock.
But Dude, we were loud because like down at the underground there was my amp was everything. So
You
my
never
amp
went to the
cranked.
underground, huh?
No, I've heard
It's
great
where
things about it.
Have you been to Underground Evangelos?
Yes, I have.
It's that venue,
It's a downstairs.
but it was all black.
dollar
it was-
bills all over the roof.
Bills over the roof.
It was
dark.
cool.
Bills?
No,
dollar
yeah,
bills.
people that like drew on.
Drew them, and then they would staple them to the roof.
I wonder if our symbol's still down there. Is it, or did it disappear?
That symbol wasn't our symbol.
Remember our symbol that we had? It was cracked because you got it from the store. We wrote all over, and he put it in the back of the bottles.
Oh yeah.
And it was hanging up there for a while.
What is your guys' symbol, by the way? Because as I understand,
It's like that
at
triangle.
first it was-
It's like an A with an L.
yeah, okay, but what about the cheetah and the hyena?
Oh,
that's
that
a-
was because of the album title. Let's settle this like gentlemen.
And
Them
two
fighting.
a cheetah and a hyena about to
Fighting.
go out of it at it when they're settling
Settle
it like
like
gentlemen.
Fighting.
Like who's gonna
Hmm.
fuck who up? The cheetah probably, but the hyena
gonna
probably
s-
has some hose behind it, fucking waiting right there.
Do you know the vagina of a hyena drags on the floor?
Gross.
Check it out.
You
Anyways,
nasty.
but
Did you know the penis of a duck is bigger than its body?
yes, I
longer
did,
than
and
the-
they're like corkscrews. And
Did you know
that
the duck
va-
vagina has
it has
multiple
pocket holes, dude?
so they don't
What
get
the
pregnant?
Why are
fuck?
you guys watching?
The fucking
crazy.
Samuel L. Jackson
No,
narrating animals. That's what I saw. He does, or it
It's
might
somebody
not-
else that does his
but
voice.
yeah, but
It's great. You need to watch it.
Yeah,
I will send
I'll
it
look
to you.
it up. Yeah.
I will send you duck vaginas. So honestly, guys, I got to the end of my questions right
Nice.
now. So we're basically kind of like free
how
flowing
much
it.
time we got left?
We got about 10 minutes.
Well, actually, funny enough, Instagram used to only let me record for an hour, and now the new rule is that they allow up to 4 hours of recording,
Shit.
and my computer could record up to 4 hours.
Well,
so,
I mean,
We are
because
not
I didn't
fucking
realize
doing-
we've almost blown through this hour already.
We're not.
is it
doing-
already an hour?
It's we have 10, it's 50 minutes, 8:50.
Ah,
What
well,
time did we
I mean, I'd
start?
still keep going.
Screw it. I'm not trying to kick you guys out.
What
You guys
time did
can
we
say
start?
bye at any point.
Hey,
We started at a 7:59, 7:50
I
some.
have a question.
It better not be
Damn.
about me.
Got
Well,
any
let's run
grapes?
this for a little bit longer, but not go like.
Bum, 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 bum,
3 hours.
And he
bum,
waddled away.
Battle-ado.
Sir, this is a lemonade
Waddle,
stand.
waddle.
A doc walked up to a
dog
dog
walked up to a lemonade
stand. Yes, man.
Oh, you don't know.
Oh my
It's all it has the lose yourself dun, dun, and it's a duck
I
like
sent
looks
that
like
to
Marshall
you
Mathers and
on-
so and there's a guy sounds like him. He's all hey God, it's a guy doing like Marshall Mathers' voice with the "lose yourself" background to his
Oh
own.
my
No,
god!
we just
Did
sell
I
lemonade.
send that to you on Instagram?
I need to watch.
Oh.
You need to send me this, and I
It
need to
is-
show you.
Was
Ducks.
that on
Fantastic.
Instagram or was that on? Oh yeah.
What?
Running the stand, he said, "Hey, you want any grapes?" And the man said, "No, we just sell lemonade, but it's cold and it's fresh."
I love this.
Homemade. Can I get you a glass? And the dog said, "I'll pass." And then he walked away.
Yo, please do. I'm
wish
gonna
I did
learn it.
The whole version of it.
By the way, guys, if you guys haven't heard the duck song, Waddle Waddle, you need to go to YouTube and you need to look at this, okay? What's the title of it? Duck, grapes,
The Duck
lemonade
Song.
stand, duck song. There you go. Look it up.
There's 3 parts to it.
There's like
First
it's
one's the
like
best.
over. It's like
Yes.
look at how many.
Ever
views.
watch
It's the only
Llamas
one
with
that I know,
hats?
actually. Huh?
Llamas with hats. Carl, there's a dead human at our house, Carl.
Oh well, I stabbed him 37 times in the chest.
Oh my
Carl,
god, I heard about that one.
Carl, that kills people. Then what happened to his hands? Oh well, I got hungry for hands, so I ate them.
I like that. What's that other? Charlie.
Charlie
we need
the
to go to the
Unicorn.
camp of the ocean, Charlie.
So there's
Where
Charlie
my
the
money, Leo?
Unicorn and Charlie Tay Unicorn or something. The Tay Unicorn's good because those fucking
They're funny.
they're assholes to Charlie. It's great.
They really are. They took a spleen.
I could some.
took my fucking spleen.
Yeah, and the fucking the
Thanks,
Banana
Charlie.
King.
The Grand
I
Slam
am
Witch.
bleeding banana blood.
I had a Grand Slam Witch. It's good.
The starfish.
You're all getting.
I love you. If you guys haven't seen it, you guys gotta watch it. Oh, what is
There's
it? The
a-
Millipede
There's
song.
the guy with the eyes in his hands. He's all, couple rules in our house. He's all, rule number 1, party all the time. Party all the time. Party all the time. Rule number 2, cocaine everywhere. He's all cocaine all over your
Cocaine
butt, the
everywhere.
ceiling, all over your butt, everywhere. Rule number 3, reused printer paper. Print on both sides. I'm not made of fucking money. So all these rules seem inconsistent.
I really like that though. I mean, imagine working in there. Just
That'd be fun.
cocaine everywhere.
I actually,
Do
I
you-
wanted to
wait,
try
no,
do
never
not
mind.
induce
Stuff.
drug use. At almost
Yeah,
a while.
don't take drugs,
So
guys.
if you
It is
are
just-
watching this and you have any drugs with you, consume them, please. So you don't have
It
to
is-
have them.
By the way, guys, fun fact: it is illegal to have drugs on your person. It is not illegal to have them in your system.
Yeah, but they could hold it against you in court if they arrest you.
Well,
They
don't
drug
get
tested?
arrested. What are you doing? Stay home and relax and pet your cat or something.
You
know,
can't do that because your cat will get high.
which cat are we talking about? Though?
How to pet a kid. David.
Anyways,
So on that
Um,
topic, he snores like a motherfucker when he's drunk. When we were
Snores?
snowboarding and we
does he
have a
still
thing.
drink? Do you still drink as much as you do, you fucker?
David just quit.
I quit.
Did
Just
you really?
for now.
For now.
Wait till our birthday.
Did I tell you what?
Been
this
15
month-
days.
What?
And I'm like, yo, you remember that?
You're like the only one on the ski basin that said no.
I was
Everyone else did it. Why wouldn't you conform? Fucking poser.
because I care about my
You
vehicle and I don't want to be going off
poser.
the mountain with it.
I was fine.
You fucking
I don't condone it.
poser.
That was back in
He
the
does
day,
not
though.
condone
That was
that.
back in the
Yeah,
day.
that was like
You're,
10
you're,
years ago.
he's a grown. He's an adult. He's married.
He has a
he
faux hawk.
has dogs that are technically the
Engaged.
kids.
Shout out Kona.
And Rose and Bella.
So-
Fucker, I need to give him a haircut. We have cactus in our backyard, and he keeps getting into it, and it's like spikes.
You have
everywhere.
karaoke night here.
I
I
could.
feel like you should have a karaoke night. No duel.
Well, to be honest with you, I used to perform with speakers, and like before a show, I'd be like, I want to do this, I want to do that, but don't do this, you know, because after you actually watch yourself. Which, by the way, have you guys actually seen yourselves yet? Other than the ones that I sent you, the videos.
Yeah, a couple of my other friends have sent me some videos and stuff. I posted a lot of them on my Instagram.
Nice.
They're pretty good.
I saw a few of them.
I was
Hell
tagged
yeah.
in a
Pretty
lot of
good.
them, so
Yeah.
they were on my Facebook, so there was no reason for me to repost it.
Did you see your face when you were doing
Yeah.
the doubles?
I hate that.
His face was.
There's a couple of photos
do
of me,
this.
I'm all like
I
this,
loved
all
it.
playing guitar. I'm all yeah. I'm all because it was like,
And then
like
you go to the side. Yeah.
you know, it's weird because like we had a good crowd, which I was told
was-
people to fucking
it was
stay, and
beautiful.
of course they did the pieces of shit. But it's a great
How
time.
many people did you have attend? What was the count?
In total?
Yeah, well, throughout the
Throughout the
whole
day.
day.
Oh, throughout the entire day, we had 48 people, and at once, we had just about 35, like all gathered, and it was during Bryce's time. Which, by the way, shout out Bryce. I want you back in the podcast. There was just a fucking flood of people while he was performing. It was crazy. And then as soon as you guys came on, there was a lot of love for that. And then after that, they started disappearing.
There was
But
how many people were on at our set?
for you guys, I saw.
Did you count?
Shout out,
I'd
shout
say
out
30.
everyone that
Shout out everyone that was actually there. Thank you.
didn't stick around for our set, even though we sat 3 hours. Not to be a dick, but it's kind of the respect.
Anyways, do you guys have any questions out there that you guys want me to ask him? Because I can go onto Instagram right now and look at these comments.
I think there's like one person watching the one. Yeah.
Thank
you
you,
know
one
what? Where's your
person.
phone? Call him.
No, it's on Do Not Disturb actually. So
oh yeah,
fuck
it's
that.
your phone.
Yeah,
we don't
yeah,
have a
thanks, man.
landline. We can't take a call. Can't take a caller.
I like
ring.
that one.
Hello.
Yes, thank
Ring,
you,
ring.
Giselle, calling from Arizona. What is your question?
My question. I have a question for you.
Sorry if I
What?
if I offended anyone with that comment I said
Oh,
about this staying through people's sets.
Oh no, fuck them.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Honestly,
Because you know we got off work and we were there like the entire time.
you
like-
guys went straight there. I know. I was there all day, bruh. What?
Even though we did leave to go drink water
And then
in the
came
parking
back.
lot.
Yeah, just water.
Then
Just
came
the
back in.
rehydration, guys, because it was kind of hot in there. Yes, David.
When's the next show?
The
You're
next
putting
show.
on.
The next show will be at the end of February, and it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, we're trying to figure that out. It's
When
kind
are
of
you gonna
a
throw us
pain.
on a show in
They
Albuquerque?
did you know? Did I tell you
I'll-
they redid the old
kidding.
Births and now it's called Echoes.
Which birds?
The old one, the one we
Okay.
played at. So that's like a music venue thing on there. I haven't been there, but I don't know how it is.
Is the
but
Tiki Lounge still open?
No.
It's Cake. It's a
Damn.
nightclub now.
Ew.
They moved it to downtown.
From Posh, right? Posh became Cake, and then Cake
no,
took
Cake
over.
was down there. So like Burt's was like on its the side street of like
Off of, like,
Third and
Gold or
Gold
something.
and Third, and then they moved
Ooh.
to like on to Central, and it was bigger and it was cool, but then they closed and then that became Cake. I'm guessing there's just the thing was it's like Burt's was cool, but I'm guessing they closed because like there's a way bigger space, probably higher rent, and just maybe the revenue because it was open for a while, but then it switched even way before pandemic. So it's like
yeah.
We
Yeah.
played at Launchpad before too.
that was fun.
Ooh. So actually,
I think we
that
paid twice
reminds
there,
me of
right?
a
Or once?
question.
Twice or 3 times.
Yeah,
That reminds me of a
twice.
question. I wanted to know where. Stop fucking with my equipment, bro.
that's
You're
all
gonna
he
break
does.
it. Where being in a band for the last couple of years, where is the furthest that you guys have been able to go with your band with the music? And if it hasn't been far, then how many places have you gone? You guys been at Warehouse 21. You guys went to the Underground. You guys played at
Launchpad,
Launchpad.
Burt's Tiki Lounge,
We played
You and
Before
party
it was
in the
closed.
party in the desert.
Party in the Desert. That was cool.
That was supposed
Desert
to be a
Party.
festival
Fun.
thing. Fell apart.
Boo.
Still did it.
But
Still did
yeah.
it. We still got out there.
We still got it.
And
It
we
was
were the
cool.
first one to play.
bonfire,
And then I had a
yeah.
couple DJs.
We weren't supposed to be first, but we brought the generator and we wanted to put our shit away and party. So we said since we brought the generator, we're going first, and everyone was cool with it, which was
Fuck
cool
it.
because some people were vibing, and then
They
everyone
didn't
was
know
like
how to turn on the
rappers.
generator. I went and switched it to run, pulled in, and started right up.
Well, they had the choke
Nice.
on all the way too.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to work one of those. So
It's like a
shit.
dirt bike. I saw this thing of the other day on a like Facebook reel, and it was like of a motorcycle motor, like deconstructed. You can see the gears, and then he goes and kicks it. And on the comments, everyone's like, and it's running. He's like, "Oh, that can't be real. How is it going without a battery?" Blah blah. Blah. And I'm just like, and people are like, and they're like, it's a kickstart. It doesn't need like no. Everything is like yeah. And it's like it has a magneto, and it doesn't need it. Once you get it going, it produces its own electricity. Like, are you that big of an idiot?
Just
'Cause
look up
it's like
the
a dirt bike
working
engine,
Look at the working
That's-
dynamics of every car pre 1970, or like they has a battery, or
Yeah.
like the 30s and 40s. The crank starts before batteries, like in the 20s.
Right. The
You
person
don't
that was
need-
commenting.
Yeah,
didn't
they're
know about
retarded.
that. Well, I don't know about that word.
Can I say
but,
that word?
I recommend not, but that's just me. Like, I don't use that word.
don't wanna be
nor do I
canceled before
use
we
the
blow
F
up.
word.
What about? Oh, I can't say that. I'll offend somebody.
The F word?
No,
The L word.
no,
What's
The
the
P word?
no.
I don't know what words.
The
you're
S
talking
word.
about.
The. It's not straight. It's
Strawberry?
No.
Yeah, fresa. Lo decíamos.
You got someone told you that one time that you said this word, and I'm gonna see if you remember, and you were using it to describe someone, and they got offended because you're like, it's not straight, it's
Oh,
I
queer.
literally don't know what
Queer.
you're talking.
Queer. Yeah, I was describing something and I was like, "Oh, that's very queer." And someone was like, "Excuse me?" I'm like, "Yo, strange. I meant it looks strange."
it's not sexually oriented.
And actually, he took me off of social media. Which, by the way, if you're watching this, hi.
We don't want to name names.
I don't
I
even
have no
remember
idea
his
what
name.
they're talking about.
I knew that he was a fan of liking the same
LGBTQ?
sex as
He
he.
was LGBTQ.
LGBTQ. LGBTQ.
LT?
LGBTQ. Right?
So is it-
Correct me if I'm wrong out there, guys. Please.
I'm not. I don't. Yeah.
You guys don't give into that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm cool with everyone. I don't. If you like.
As
what
long as
like,
you- it's
feel
like
what you
religion.
feel, I don't care.
It's like
Yes.
religion.
Yeah, I
Don't throw it down
uh,
my fucking throat, bro.
You
Yeah, you
believe
do
what
what you
you
want.
want.
Or whatever-
Religion. It's like you're cool. Everyone's equal. No one's better. It's like that song. My name is human. No one's
Just be
better.
happy,
No-
bro.
Everyone here. No one's better than anyone
Just be
else
happy.
here. Literally,
like
it's
that.
like yeah.
It really
My
is about-
name is human.
It just
That's a good song.
yeah. It's
Gotta
Damn, good
remember
song.
that-
I didn't know that they made
Midnight Demon
country
Club.
kind of music before that.
That's not.
Not
Don't you
country.
fucking dare call it
It wasn't
country.
It's like-
country.
It's one of my
It was
favorite
more-
bands.
I got pretty heavy
Blues
into
rock.
them. Blues rock.
Blues rock.
Rock
right?
and blues.
Lydia. Oh my god, that
Dun,
song just
dun,
blows me
dun.
the fuck away.
What about bath salts? David don't like bath salts.
That's
I
one.
can't recall bath salts. I would tell Siri to play it, but I mean not Siri.
Black
Your
Ocean
Siri.
Cold and dark.
and then they
I
made up
am a hungry
MCID, which they
shark,
kind of changed.
Fast and musculous.
David.
Oh,
And
I do know that song.
that's Lydia.
Oh wait, no. What I thought he was talking about the other song that you said he doesn't like.
Hey, I'm feeling okay. That's good, 'cause lately I've been feeling so strange. Like I've
Don't
been
remember that.
rearranged, change, and these voices, the ones that I could hear in my
That's a good
head,
song.
the ones that are telling me that I'm better off dead, they're painting me.
Why don't you have a microphone
Red.
while you drum?
Oh, I
We
used to.
Ah, but why
It's
don't you
just hard.
anymore?
It's just I
depends
can't
on the
sing.
venue, it's hard to
I
do.
used to do backup vocals. It was just too hard, and I'm out of breath, and so I
Yeah, at
would-
some point we just kind of stopped doing it.
Mhm. That's the main reason.
Do you
He
want
just
backup
screams. So
vocals?
now.
Because I mean, I know
Are
someone.
you gonna show up?
Oh, me?
Oh,
Oh, I was talking about somebody.
I thought you were inferring.
No, yeah, I was talking
Inferring.
about
But yeah, no.
With
But, Highly Suspect, such a great album. And then they have their new MCID. They had like 3 really good songs on the album. The rest of it's meh. Their new
that. Meh?
album, like Tokyo Ghoul and shit. Their new album, Midnight Demon Club, is a very
Ooh,
solid
that's a
album.
good
It's
name.
not better than Mr. Asylum or The Boy Who Died Wolf, but it's definitely better than MCID, and it's a very solid album.
okay, all right, I believe
My
you. I'm
demons
gonna
come out at night.
I like Ice Cold from that album.
They also have their
An
heaviest
ice
song on
cold.
there, Pink Lullaby.
Yeah, I
Ooh.
was watching an interview. He almost didn't release it. He wasn't sure about it.
Damn. No,
Yeah, no, it was. I was actually listening to that song before we went this past Friday for Friday the 13th tattoos, and when he's
Uh-huh.
all screaming in the background, I was like, there was some crackhead screaming at someone on the sidewalk down the road, and I wasn't sure if that was in the song or not. And then I pulled out my headphone, and it wasn't in the song.
It kind of needs to be.
And
Now.
I showed her. I was all, this is what I wasn't sure if that was in my
I like that.
if that was my thing or not.
That's fucking priceless. And actually, talking about tattoos, I do want to get into it really quick because
Before we go.
yeah, before you go, because one, I used to always do it, and then I started bringing on more people, and then I kind of started ignoring it. Or actually, no, I had someone without tattoos, and I forgot ever since. But before I let you guys go, I definitely want to talk about tattoos really quick. Let's start with David, because I know that your style right now is like old American tradition, correct?
Yeah.
And is that like specifically what you want to cover yourself with, or is that just something that's more of a phase right now?
It kind of, because when you look at the wolf, it kind of is, but not. That was on here. It just kind of, because here's the thing. Most of these, minus the dagger, minus the wolf, the Zia symbol, and this, all of these were either Friday the 13th tattoos or that premiere they did the first Friday, which is kind of like Friday the 13th. And it's like, walk in, pick something off a sheet, slap it on you. And that's like how most of them are. So just with the style and stuff with Premiere, like a lot of the artists there have that style and I like it. So it's kind of like went that way with it. And because I've already had the red, I just kind of went with it. But like,
I feel
no,
you.
and it's like I do want, it's not for this arm. Yes.
Okay.
The rest of
yeah,
it, I don't
because-
know. Like it's gonna, I don't know. It just depends
you
on
have
what
your
the
body
artwork.
divided up.
Yeah, it's
I
gonna
totally see
be.
that.
It's gonna be. Just depends because I do want to get a tattoo, kind of like a more realistic portrait on my back calf.
Sick.
But
Okay.
it's she says I should get more like an abstract drawing of it. It's did you ever watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Couple episodes.
Do you know the Danny DeVito when he's the art critic with the hair?
No.
It's
Yeah,
gray.
he plays a female.
Yeah, he plays the art critic.
Yeah. I do.
I want to
remember
get
one.
that.
That would be actually. Oh
That
my
would-
god, I've seen so many Danny DeVito tattoos.
That would be a
lately.
good one. And I've never.
Yeah.
I just need to do it and find someone, but I want it more like a
You
realistic.
gotta
like,
make
art
sure the
portrait.
person could do
Yeah.
portrait though. Because
That's the thing. Yeah.
Some people do portraits and their faces are too dark or they get pudgy.
Warped.
They
Yeah.
have too many. They add too many lines even though they're there,
Mhm.
and portraits are just tricky. Like from what I've seen, some people do them good, but some people
You
could
have
do
to
them
go to
good,
the
and the
artist.
next
You
one
need
is
to
not
ha-
as good
But
too.
like
over
every
the
artist
years.
has like their style too. It's like yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. Like it's like anything. One person could do great at one type style and
Right.
they can't suck it out. Or you have people that could do amazing at everything, and just back and forth.
Yeah, that's why they went to a tattoo master. Great fucking show.
Mhm.
And really quick, on your right hand you have all that American traditional, but then on your left you have a dinosaur with
I
a
have a
balloon.
dinosaur holding a balloon.
What's
Green.
what's the story behind that one? Because that's
So
too
one of my
that's adorable.
best friends, Marina, has the same tattoo, and it's a friendship tattoo.
Ah.
Yeah, so we both have it right there. And it's pretty
And
cool.
the
And then
leaf?
the it's a
Friends
feather. It's
forever.
it
the
came.
feather?
It's supposed to be a raven feather for like skiing, snowboarding. How the raven thing
no
watching
shit.
over you all the time. Yeah,
I really like that. So,
So
other than that, what
that
else
could
do you
have come out better, but
at
least it's there.
Yeah,
I
it kind of
know.
looks like the
I know it's
feather went through some shit.
Yeah,
Like it
wasn't
kind of
done
got
well.
ratted.
But it's okay. I mean, I have a angel on my fucking shoulder, and I mean,
You want to take
the-
off your shirt so we can see?
it's okay.
Okay.
It's on Instagram somewhere.
All right.
Yeah, no, it is on my Instagram, but it's like you can't be, in my opinion, you can't be too picky with the tattoos. Like everyone's gonna have a messed up line, something like that. If you're too picky with, like the ones I'm more happy with are the ones I went in and just slapped it on there.
Right.
Like I didn't know when I was getting the armadillo when I was getting it and shit, and it's just more happy with it versus the one that you're trying to plan because then you're not as picky. Because having a bad, I'd say everyone needs to have a bad tattoo so that you can appreciate the good ones.
Yeah,
Very
true.
Definitely feel that. Like I got a couple lines in my tree. Shout out to
And
Haley.
half the time
by
you
way, I
forget
love
they're
you.
even there anyway.
Yeah, but then when you do, you're like,
Yeah, I know.
"Why is
Sometimes
that
I'm like looking in the
line-"
mirror. I'm like, oh yeah, I forget these are here all the
Dude,
time.
do you ever just wake up and you just see your arm? You're like, oh, what? Oh, that's cool.
Have you had the dream where they peel off your body yet, or they fall off?
No, but
No.
I had a dream
I
where my
have.
mother, my brother, and myself were standing in front of a tree, dressed in like tuxedos. The leaves fell off the tree, and then our skin started melting, and then we start dancing. I don't
Weird.
know. Crazy. I know. Childhood dreams. Check that out. Adam, what's the deal with you? I love how it's the outside that's tatted with these guys. David has his right, Adam has his left. So it's like what your left and his right, they're like no on tattoos.
For now,
I definitely
I'm gonna
appreciate
get
that.
my right arm tattoo. It's gonna be one big piece.
You have nothing. At least he has a dinosaur.
Yeah, I'm gonna have one big piece here. Right now, I kind of pretty much finished the sleeve, except for some like little shading down here, which I could
Uh-huh.
give two shits about. But yeah, it's just kind of been random. Like I had my dog paw. I got one of the first ones was the koi fish, and then the rose. Cruz Valdez did all my upper arm.
Oh, shout
Jeffrey
out Cruz.
Pitts did like pretty much all the bottom.
Mhm.
My friend Truitt did this one. And yeah, this is kind of random. I didn't expect it to be this way. I got my Bring Me the Horizon tattoo here.
Of course,
And the
and
one
right
behind the
there.
ear.
That's an Alpana
Yes.
Soul tattoo.
And then I have like the Glitch Mob, Pieces of the Indestructible.
I was gonna ask about that. I forgot
Glitch
what
Mob.
those were.
Yeah, it's Pieces of the Indestructible
It's a
LP,
little
EP. And so it's like Better Run, Better Hide, Head Full of Shadows, and it's 3 song. And those are that's
Clouds
the
Breathe
album
for you.
cover pretty much.
No shit. That's actually
Yeah,
really
and
nice.
so it's pretty
And-
random, honestly.
And I'm glad that you finally got the face fixed because when I met you,
I know.
It was and the fucking crow. I was like, what the fuck is that? And it finally got some detail. It
I
actually
still
looks.
hate when my skin gets dark because you can't read it, but you could read it now pretty easily because my
Yes.
skin's white. I did find out in Korea they
White
sell
people.
whitening cream, so because they don't like tan complexions, so the Koreans, South Koreans like to be whiter, and so now I'm gonna buy that cream in the summer for my tattoo,
Oh,
so my
God.
arm stays white, so you
White.
could get that pronounced, colorful because like on the heart it's very
Cool whip.
turquoisey, and
Cool,
this
cool
gets darker. So,
Right. I like that one.
but
Do you have any other tattoos?
yeah, I have one on the side and one on my chest.
That's right.
I dare
And
you to
have your
finish
nipple
the one on the
pierced.
side,
No,
Adam.
both of them.
I've been
Yeah.
daring you for a year
Yeah,
or 2 years.
I'm talking about.
Just
it's in
buy
my
that numbing
head.
cream now to
What?
do it.
to finish my
It hurt.
tattoo.
It hurt
Which
him
one?
too much.
This one.
Oh, the one on your side. That's new.
It's
Yeah,
old.
I don't fucking remember it.
It's fucking hurt. 2 sessions. I haven't gone back.
Can you zoom in on that, guys?
I'll probably go back and get the other part done, and then I'll have it shaded in with color because I want.
Okay.
Now I've been thinking I want her to look pretty, like
What?
colored hair, a colored
that one.
colored background, and I want very vibrant. But I need
Good
numbing
luck.
cream. Ribs hurt like
Good
a bitch.
fucking luck, dude.
Elbow, surprisingly, not that bad.
What? Fuck you, dude.
Elbow,
The wrist,
no.
the elbow, and behind the
Oh,
ear.
no, look, I
Fuck
have my
that,
wrist
man.
did the-
The under here, everyone's like, that didn't
This
hurt.
did hurt. Right up here did, kind of close to the armpit. I knew my armpit. That hurt like fuck.
And I just realized the only color that you have is green, red, and purple, right?
On this arm, and then I have 2 owls and a clock right here.
I forgot about that. Oh, they're blue, right?
One's blue.
2 crows.
Okay,
I'm gonna
right.
do this episode with 2
There you
crows.
go. Wait, it looks like an owl.
They are owls.
2 crows because of Rick and Morty.
Oh, goddamn. Fucking it. Shout out Rick and Morty, by the way.
Rick and Morty.
And really quick, guys, before we get off, where can we find you individually?
Albuquerque.
Go to Albuquerque and find
yeah,
David,
no,
guys.
U-Haul.
We need I know you asked us
If
about
you
it.
need
I don't know
someone-
why
if
we've
you
never
need a-
set up
if
an
you- if you
Instagram
need a
page for our
truck
band.
For the band?
Yeah, no, we always just post our own shit on our thing, but we're gonna
That's a
eventually do that.
surprise.
SoundCloud, we have our thing. We have our demo. The one with the world on the fire is lower quality, of course. It was mostly made in a garage, in our basement.
Mhm.
The EP with the 2 hyenas. Then we have our live audio track, which is pretty good, which is like 40 minutes almost long. Has a bunch of songs on there. Which too is like the only complaint I had about that last show is we didn't have enough time.
Yeah, we didn't have enough
We
time.
didn't have
I
enough
know.
time. We
I know.
managed to shove 6 songs in there,
And we still went over.
and we.
Oh, it's
I
fine.
re- here's
Dude,
the- I want
everyone
to-
went
you know how I
over.
restarted that one
you
song?
We have
You know
2
how I
minutes. You guys have 2 minutes.
Dick around on
Okay,
stage for
let's
a
play
minute.
this fucking 6-minute song.
Dick around on stage for a minute and play our longest song.
I think it
No.
worked out great.
Yeah, no, but no, it's like that was the only was like not enough time, but like because we have a good like a lot of material, we could kill like an hour.
An hour,
We could
yeah,
kill
I
it. We could
remember.
kill an hour.
And,
almost an hour easy.
I remember.
And what was it? What was I gonna say with that?
Are you making love to my microphone?
No, it was
phone?
funny. No, it's because funny too. Is like
Like a
remember
cat.
how I was playing and then I stopped. And it was like, oh, and then we restarted the
Oh, then
song
restart- yeah.
because of I don't know if everyone heard it because I heard a shit ton of feedback and I was like, that's why I stopped. But then I was when I lost
Like that.
saw a couple videos of that happen. I didn't hear the feedback in that thing. I was like, maybe it was because of the echo and the thing because everyone's facing one way and I was able to hear it or something. Maybe I don't know.
I mean, our sound guy Justin at the time. Shout out to you, Justin.
He did a
Love
good
you,
job.
bro.
Yeah, he fucking hooked
yeah,
up my
he-
set wicked. I liked it.
He tried his best to really work it out.
Oh, he
he's
did a
amazing.
really good job.
Yeah, he was great. I liked
yeah,
it.
He was great.
It was
And
great.
hopefully he'll be there for February. I'm gonna call you, Justin. By the way, hopefully
Yeah.
I'll have
Shout
you
out.
guys here. Adam, where can we find you on social media, bro?
Facebook, Instagram. You can follow me on my what do I have on?
What do I
have
got?
a SoundCloud. You can follow my music I like on my personal SoundCloud. I
Oh,
don't
get
post
outta
anything.
here. So really quick, because we don't know your guys' last name, and by the way, if you guys want to look them up by the last name, which is like the most important part, do me a favor, get a pencil and paper out right now, really
so
quick.
my on Instagram for me is Adam_Casey_Mal.
Mine
M
was-
E
You
L?
could also MAL,
Oh, okay, Mal.
mine's-
but
Oh,
Malchesky.
yeah, mine is
MALCZEWSKI.
Damn, you forgot how to spell.
He
our
forgot
last
his
name.
own name.
When I said EDub,
What?
He was
fucked
trying
me
to
up.
be cool.
Yeah, I was
So,
trying to be cool.
so just to be sure,
Google
on Facebook and Instagram, we can look you guys up by Adam and David.
Malchesky. We have our Facebook page, Almost a Lie.
We should
If
be on there.
anytime we post something, it'd be in the likes. I'll be
We
the first
like
one to
our own
it.
shit.
Yeah, of course.
As,
And then
you know,
you should.
You should.
And then my stuff is like Snapchat, Instagram is Mal_sexy.
Mal,
Oh,
Mal
yeah.
sexy, Mal
Adam
I
Chesky.
Mal
remember.
at Snapchat. On
Adam.
Snapchat.
And then the
Adam
thing is,
Mal.
my friend was like, my freaking friend came. I know he was like,
You
I
guys
just
wanna-
realized your Instagram, your Snapchat name is Mal Sexy because of your last name, Malcheski. I'm all,
Well,
yeah,
no
he's
shit,
all,
dude.
he knows Spanish. He's like, he always thought Mal in Spanish is bad. He always thought I was bad sexy,
Mal sexy.
which actually sounds better. I think bad sexy.
Oh my god.
No, but
That
that's
is
also
some
like
shit.
bad sexy, like you're 600 plus.
I mean,
Be
600
thick
plus
with
get
curves.
they get love too.
Look at
Hey.
other fat people,
Fat people get love, and I don't know if I'd call them fat. I'd call them.
morbidly obese.
It depends
That's
on
the
what it
medical
is.
term.
You fuck.
That's the
yes.
medical term.
Facts. I know.
As long as
facts.
you're
Well,
happy with your
shit,
body.
Technically, if I go
Adam.
back to the doctor, I'm gonna
Body
be
positivity.
obese.
As long as you're
Yeah,
happy,
we're-
everyone's beautiful.
Everyone's
did you
beautiful,
know-
Thank you.
People.
Huh.
They used to call Americans fat. We're not the fattest country in the world anymore. I forget which country is. It's some country, like in Europe or something, that's fatter than us.
Which
You can
is
do is
I,
you
can't- I,
check your
forg- I,
fat
I
facts
need to
before you
check the
start
facts, but
rambling.
we're not the fattest people in the.
anymore. Thank
Well, I've
God.
been fat, I've
Due to
been skinny.
GMOs and delicious sugars.
My weight has fluctuated from like 230 to like 165 before. So
Oh shit.
yeah, so I've been
Uh-huh.
I've been on all parts of the spectrum. Currently in the middle of it, trying to go lower.
So yeah, it's kind of funny meeting you guys. You were always the more linear one. and
When you
then
met me,
When I met you.
that
and
was
then-
in my prime.
I was doing my
Before that,
prime.
I was a little heifer for sure. Oh, what are we doing?
Oh my god.
I fell.
Thank you.
I was like, got
I don't know what
closer.
that was. I was following him. If you guys are curious about that, go to YouTube. Check it out. Which, by the way, I really want to touch on the fact of how I know you guys, which is a really funny story because I've never met twins before in my life, and to have two friends that were twins, and then I get to hang out with them individually at different times was the craziest shit. I knew
Yeah.
David at first at the ski basin.
Yep.
We worked together for 2 years when I was lifty, and then I went
Yeah.
to the rentals. And then right after that, I started working at Planet Fitness with this fucking guy, Adam. So imagine that. I get to hang out with David for about 3 years, and then I hang out with this fucker for a year. It is just crazy, the dynamic and how you guys are so similar. It is just, and actually before
Who's
the
cooler?
podcast, who's cooler?
Who's cooler?
That's hard to say.
Well, you
don't
got
have to
you.
answer.
You
No,
put him
really,
on the
like
spot.
genuinely, I was really thinking about like who really is cooler. David kills it on the fucking slopes, and he's funny as hell. And then Adam is a prankster, and
Adam
we get
also
along.
kills it on the slopes.
Well, I haven't seen Adam on the fucking slope, so I don't know
Yeah, 'cause
yet.
your knees all blown out.
Ah, bitch. But yeah, no, it's just crazy hanging out with both of you guys, and then finally hanging out with both of you together was just like this is surreal. It's like I was kind of with the same person for 4 years almost.
Yeah,
Technically,
we're very
not-
similar and stuff.
It's crazy. Yeah, well, you guys buy the same shit. Don't put that next to your dick. Do not do it, sir. Don't fuck with my shit.
Be
Someone's gonna be
respectable,
using
Adam.
that next Monday, and I'm gonna have to tell them. By the way, sorry, it was on someone's
I
dick.
guess you could just use this mic. You could just use this mic unless you have two people on again.
Well, actually, I'm changing the days. By the way, if anybody is interested out there, the next podcast for Whose Tangent Is Anyway, will be it's
Oh,
gonna
that
be,
sounds fun. I saw you said
What is
posted that.
it's just a podcast where
It's
we
like
talk shit. If
Whose
you guys want to
Tangent?
join,
Down.
like you guys are
I
more than
kinda wanna
welcome.
I want to be a part of this.
Yeah. So
Just talk-
One time
stick
at
around
least.
for
So
the whole time.
instead of doing it on Thursdays, I'm changing it to Wednesdays. So we will be live on Mondays with some interviews with some local artists, and then on Wednesday we're gonna be live on Whose Tangent Is It Anyway, where we're just gonna be shooting the shit. And I can have up to 8 people. I got 8 mics. I got 6 of these and 2 SM7Bs.
Don't overload it though.
Don't know.
Because a lot of people that
You have to make sure they vibe with each other.
Yeah.
too.
you
That's
you
exactly
need-
what I'm trying to do.
start
I'm
off with 4 at most or 5,
3.
and then I mean unless you get the same people back every week and then you can bring on guests.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do. Like, there is a core 4, but then at the same time, like the first time we did it, we got way too fucking high and we had somebody else. It was completely stupid. Well, anyways, guys, it is cold in here. Everyone's getting their hoodies really quick. Let's say deuces so that I can get these guys out of my fucking house so I can do my thing.
Past my bed.
Passes. What time is it, anyways?
Like 9:15.
9:15. Anyways, guys. So, any last words you
9:20.
guys want to say? You guys
Yeah,
want to tell
just-
these people anything?
Just, support, like us on Facebook.
Yes.
Keep an eye out. We'll eventually have another show sooner, hopefully sooner than later.
In
we'll be
February,
working on
hopefully.
music, which too is because we both bought laptops and started fucking out like DJ software and crap. Right now, I'm messing with FL Studio, and one of our live videos, I pulled the audio over and re-recorded one of the guitars over it. So now I need to figure out how to. Well, I don't need to figure. I just need to grab my mic shit from here, do the vocals on it, and pretty much just use the drum sounds and rewrite all his drums to one of a song to have a good demo for the song. Set it off. I've been working on that, by the way.
Nice.
So I mean, because it's not gonna be perfect, but that will, once that's finished, whenever the hell it is, will be
Hopefully
on
soon.
there. Because I'm like, if it's a demo, who gives a shit? At least it's out there, right?
Yeah. At least someone can listen to it and understand.
Until we
where
get
you're going
monies
with it.
and studio time
Get the
to
monies.
afford and the time to do the studio time. It'd be nice to have just like a fat bankroll to just go into a studio for a week and
Of
just
course.
do everything that you want with no worries.
Yeah, I wish, but I mean that comes in time. You guys gotta
Yeah.
put the
If
sweat.
I make it rich, if I get rich at any point, I'll build a small studio in my
You
house
want
and
more
just
water,
do it.
sir?
Because that's easier if you could just do it yourself, right?
So
Like,
much. Oh my dude. When we get off this podcast, we're gonna talk some shit. Adam, you want to say anything before we get off, bro? Not we. Like off camera. We're
Moist.
panties.
Moist.
Panties.
All right, thank you all.
Anyways, penis. No. So
Wrap it up.
all right, we got. I guess we have to wrap it up. I don't have a
I
choice
know,
anymore, guys.
no.
So we're gonna be leaving now. I will see you guys on Monday with somebody else.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Stay safe.
Check them out,
Yeah.
guys. Go to their SoundCloud. Go to their Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat.
Don't forget to
Instagram
tip your
coming soon.
bartenders.
Tip your bartenders.
Tip your
That's me.
bartenders, tip your waitresses.
Yes.
Change your fucking oil in your goddamn car, please.
Bye, guys.